My name is Sam, and I'm gonna go over some of the teachers app side of the Lami this time, since I have covered a couple of features for the student side. I'll try to make this brief and short. So on the dashboard, on the front dashboard of the teachers app, I've added a student. Well, actually, one student is by default. When teacher creates a new account, I just updated the name of the student by just going over here and just editing and adding more like the emails and the lesson days. So the emails and the phone number are optional, but if you want to invite them over to Lami, it is required. So that if you save the email and you can send the invitation, the student doesn't have a account for the Lami using with this email, they will receive an email with a temporary password like as such. So if they download the Lami app, they can just use these credentials to log into their account, and they will be asked if they want to join your workspace. So now you can, there are a couple of things in here as well. You can disable and enable sending invoice. So if you want to just whatever your process is for sending invoices or getting the payment from the student, there's a service over here where if you enable send invoice, the Lami will send an invoice on your behalf. So I'm not sure if I have like a example over here. There's a example over here where there's a $50 charge to send to this student over here, the teacher's behalf. Other things like the music score, this is only for KL. So if you have multiple students and they each have different work progress, you can upload a music score just for this KL student and it won't affect any other student within your studio. Same for the lesson over here. You can add notes and homework for that student in particular. So you can add like test homework. This KL, if they log in with using their credentials, they will able to see this homework for June 27th. Other stuff, scheduling is a really big part of a teacher's job. So I try to make this as smooth as possible. Sorry, before we go on, there's a studio information where you can add your like information, like a school year, your vacation dates, whether you allow makeup lessons or not, and if so, how many per student. You can edit them like this, and the cadence of the allowance for the makeup lesson. So if you set your vacation periods, then the student won't see it, but you will be able to see it, and you'll be able to see it. And if you try to set up a lesson on that date, you'll get like a notification that, hey, you have a vacation on that day. So just for confirmation, if you want to proceed or not. So if you look at it over here, there's a crossed out dates with the vacation symbol on it on here. So if you try to add a lesson over here as such, let's see, you get a confirmation that if you want to schedule, even though you have a vacation day over here. And you can also proceed with canceling. So if you cancel a lesson, it will send a notification or email to the students if you have email updated for that student. So cancel by teacher. You could see in a weekly view over here, August 8th. Oh, so we do see it. I'm not sure. Oh, maybe because we have canceled it or something. I don't know. I'll look into that. So if you go to the list view over here, what you can do over here is you can move it around and drag this, particularly if you want to reschedule this to Monday, then you can do so like this, submit, and then it has been rescheduled, and now you can see that that lesson has been moved to Monday. Let's see. And also you can sync with your calendars if you are already using either Google Calendar or like Apple Calendar, and you have lessons set up in your calendar. You can sync, and so if you do sync, you will be able to see those lessons pop up in this calendar view over here. One last thing is the payment. So there's a couple of different ways to get payments from your students, right? You can get by Zelle, Venmo, Cash. So if you see these options, then on the student view, if they get the invoice, they will have like a method of payment, and they'll be able to see these emails or account names for these particular methods of payments. For the Stripe, you will have to go through a couple of setup processes. So in here, you will see the history of the invoices sent, whether if they're paid or unpaid. You will able to see them in this page. I think that is the big chunk for now. So in here on the home view, if you do have your first lesson with your student, this view will show you the highlights of the lesson, and the AI will show you what to prepare for the next one based on your the repertoires that the student is working on, and based on the lesson that you had with the student. And with this over here to record, it's not actually recording the lesson. This might be a little bit misleading, but it's not actually like recording the lesson, but instead is transcribe. Is to transcribe your lesson. So you can just turn this on and have a regular session with your student, and at the end of the session you can end it, and it will transcribe the conversation you had with your student, and based on that conversation it will create notes and homework for you. One last thing with the notes, with the lesson over here, you can see this drop downs over here: music sheet, list view, and the draw view, and the view all. So in here, if you upload your music score, you will able to toggle between the music scores. So for example, my daughter is working on Mendelssohn, so she will have like a Mendelssohn music score over here, and like the Caprice, Kreutzer Caprice music score over here, and other Bach over here. Then the lesson and the homework that has been transcribed will automatically filter out and assign it to those appropriate music scores. I think that is it for now.